I was introduced to faith as a child. My parents both went to church. I went to College Avenue Baptist Church, so I was really involved in the youth group there. My parents got divorced when I was 13. My mom was an alcoholic as far as I can remember. My dad kind of had enough and he left. My parents' divorce definitely made me feel very abandoned. I really, at that point, I think learned to not talk about my feelings, to just pretend like everything was okay. And that was kind of really carried on into my teenage years and into my adult life. When I was 16 years old, I ran cross country in high school and I got injured. I had to go see the sports medicine chiropractor and I was sexually assaulted by the chiropractor. Not knowing how to deal with all that pain and trauma that happened to me, I definitely started using alcohol to try to cope with it and try to push the feelings down. When I turned 18, I started using cocaine and party drugs. So I started smuggling drugs across the border, and one day I was bringing them across and I got arrested. At the time, I thought, that was the worst thing that could ever happen to me, but later on I saw that was really a miracle that happened in my life. I found it really hard to cope when I was in prison and I was sentenced to be there for a year. So I definitely relied on God through prayer and going to church every week. I was able to really see that God had been there for me all along, that I had turned my back on Him and that He was just waiting there for me to come back to Him. I started attending The Rock in December. I saw the slide about Encounter and I really just felt compelled to go. I felt like that was what I was looking for. I definitely feel like God called me to Encounter to get to experience the Holy Spirit healing me and, freeing me from that pain that I had been suffering from. Allowing myself to kind of release and forgive those people that harmed me and really be able to say that I don't wish any harm upon you, even though you hurt me a lot, was just very freeing. Since attending Encounter, I really feel like my life is transformed. I am able to walk with the Lord every day and rely on Him. Other people have noticed a change in me, and it's just really amazing. If you're thinking about attending Encounter, I would definitely encourage you to do so. I was kind of nervous and scared to go, but I just went for it, and God showed up for me.